I'm fed up with changes. Come pick me up cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly.
Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Melanie from Orange Umbrella Co. Today we're doing a plan with me for the week of October 10th. I finally am getting over myself and using a fall kit again. I picked out Romantic Pumpkins. I love this art. I've seen it done a couple other places, but it's still always fun to see how, you know, a couple shops can use the same art and turn it into something that is personal to them. So I was not sad about picking out this art. So let's flip back to the current week. It's currently Saturday, October 8th. I have super fun plans this afternoon with Lindsay and our families to go to a local wool festival. I'm pretty excited about that, minus the whole cold situation. But the funnel cake is winning me over. I'm excited to get some funnel cake. So yeah, anyway, it's currently Saturday. I got a lot done this week, but I still have quite a bit to get to. And to those that use a Hobonichi cousin, we have some exciting stuff happening in 2023. So I am currently working on getting those cousin kits ready to go for you. So yeah, I love this kit. I was glad to have something that was a little more anytime to use because I just cannot get behind the fall thing. And this kit gave me so much life. I went extremely overboard on the deco, which I normally don't do. I, use it sporadically, but I am not sad about it. This kit was so fun. I don't usually get into the character type stuff so much, but yeah, that's Jason. I had to. Okay, enough about Jason. So we're using collection 173. I pulled just the washi, the extra functional sheet, the deco, and the deco journaling. I did not grab a mini kit or any additional labels this week because there's plenty of stuff on here that I can use, and I thought, let's just save. Not everybody has a big budget to buy stickers, and that's okay. You don't have to go, balls to the wall to plan and have fun with it. So I kind of like to remind people of that every now and then. I also grabbed the sheets B478. It actually releases, I believe, on Monday the 10th. So it's not available yet, but hopefully will be by the time you guys are watching this. I think it's either B477 or B479 is the same thing. These are tiny date dots. We also have a, let me pull one of these off that I'm gonna use and show you. We also have a slightly larger one. We have some date covers coming in 2023 that will utilize slightly smaller date dots, so we wanted to make sure that we had them available for purchase separately. So I love this light blue washi, and I'm gonna put it at the top, and so I really, because the spread is so wide on it, I wanted smaller date dots so that I could kind of show more of the top washi. So anyway, enough rambling. Let's lay down the main thing, and then we'll come back and chat. I have tons of both personal and work stuff to catch you guys up on.
Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside, maybe things are gonna be alright, cause I just wanna see the light. I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this dusty town.
Okay, so I have the skeleton laid down. I have Post-it notes everywhere here, so, and they're like not the good ones, so they're not sticky, see? Not sticking very well, so I'm gonna try to work on this semi-organized like, but we will see. Okay, so I didn't do a ton of pre-planning today because A, it's Saturday and it has to be done anyway, and I wanna get out of here before too long, so I think I might actually move this one down a little bit. and I have a ton to talk about today. I don't always have a ton to talk about. It just really kind of depends. So yeah, I thought I would go ahead and kind of do some of my pre-planning while I was chatting, which I'm obviously not doing a very good job of. I'm not using my to-do headers today because I just love those little pattern labels, so I wanted to find a place for them. The stuff that's like kit, like with patterns and stuff, like full boxes and stuff like that, I'm really, admittedly, not good about using after the fact. I wish I could say that I was better about putting those in my stash and using them. Dawn over at Daybreak 1012 on Instagram, she is amazing at putting stuff away and finding patterns that work together after the fact. Me, I don't have the patience, and I think filming has a lot to do with it. I don't want to make you guys sit here and watch me flip through books, because I did used to save my kit leftovers. I actually have a reusable album for it, but I don't really do it anymore. Yeah, again, so I'm gonna try to use those up. Was all of that to say that. So my to-do headers I can use any old time. All right, so I'm just getting some of this pre-planning done. So you guys probably know I had my lumpectomy last Friday, the 30th. I did my filming on Sunday. Friday I came home and took my pain meds that they gave me, and I like to call that Percocet Mel. I do not like taking pain meds. I feel like I have kind of an addictive personality anyway. Like I, just am conscious about drinking and that kind of stuff. So I do have alcoholism in my family, so I'm just conscious about it. So I really didn't want to take them, but I also knew that you got to get ahead of the pain. So I did take them on Friday. Saturday, I just took ibuprofen. Saturday night, I did take another half a pain pill to help sleep. Sunday, I didn't wake up at all Saturday night, and I slept like 10 hours, and it was amazing, and I definitely needed it. So Sunday, I woke up and felt just fabulous, and I didn't take anything. And by Sunday afternoon, I was really regretting that, and I just could not get ahead of the pain the rest of the day, and I just did not want to take anything strong. So Monday, I was still not feeling fabulous. So lesson learned, don't think you're better than, it's pain. I have a 2-inch incision on my right breast, and it is super pretty right now, let me tell you. I am bruised to hell and back, but now, a week and a day later, I'm feeling really good about it. So I'm in a much better place physically and mentally. So let's see, next week is just MK9, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and ruin that sticker if I'm not right. Yeah, MK9, okay. All right, so that was that. I was supposed to get my pathology back on Tuesday or Wednesday. And so of course I'm checking my chart all day on Tuesday, and nothing came through. And then I still was checking it all day Wednesday, and finally by about 2 o'clock I was like, I don't think I'm gonna hear anything. And I had an appointment Wednesday afternoon, so I just kind of resigned myself to the fact that it was running late. I woke up Thursday morning, my results were available, and of course they weren't posted. So I ended up waiting until about 11 to call, thinking that I would get a call in the morning, and I didn't. So they did call me at noon, which was great. So the good news is that there was no cancer found, which is freaking amazing. So when they did the biopsy back in August, I believe, they found precancer cells. And because they had no baseline for me, they weren't really sure whether to monitor and watch it or if they should remove it. That's when they sent my case to a tumor board. The tumor board suggested an MRI, which I went and did. And I think the tumor was bigger than they were thinking from the mammograms, combined with that and the fact that it was precancerous and my age and the fact that they didn't have a baseline for me to see, you know, how long it had been there and if it was going to get bigger too fast, turn into cancer, all that kind of stuff, they decided to go ahead and do the lumpectomy, which I 100% agreed with. So no cancer found. The not fabulous part about that is they did confirm that I have something called LCIS and something called ADH. Both of those, so LCIS is lobular carcinoma in situ. I think that's how you say that. And I have not done a ton of research about it. I'm not going to, because I have an appointment on Thursday and I'd rather talk to my surgeon and his team. So lobular carcinoma in situ and ADH, which is atypical ductal hyperplasia. Those are both risk markers for breast cancer. So what that means is that my risks of developing cancer as I get older will increase, and it's by a significant amount, especially considering how young I am when it was found. This is usually not found in women until around like a median age of around 50, I believe. So I'm okay with it. I am, you know, processing that part of it. You know, so there are some things I'm not thrilled about with it, obviously. But I also am feeling extremely grateful and extremely blessed. And now that they know that I have this, it will be absolutely no issue for them to monitor it. I want to look in my stash and see if I have a mini kit. Hello, Spaz. A laundry day stickers so that I can get that in there. And then I will come back and keep chatting. I probably could have kept chatting. It took me like literally 5 seconds to find that. So yeah, anyway, I'm still processing it. I am an extremely private person, but I just knew that given my platform, no matter how small, that me talking about it was only going to help other women. So let me just say this. I was a breastfeeding mother, which is supposed to reduce your risks of breast cancer by quite a bit, I think. I also have zero history of breast cancer in my family, which is awesome. But even given all of that, they found this. And so I just really want to drive home, again, how important it is for women to get their mammograms. So no matter what my feelings are about this diagnosis, I just feel blessed because I am able to make sure I'm getting regular mammograms, make sure they know my history. They will be watching, you know, extremely closely. So I'm blessed. So get your mammograms. It's not that big of a deal. It doesn't feel lovely, but honestly, I'd rather do 2 mammograms to every 1 pap smear. So that just shows you. I mean, that pap smear, not that the pap smear hurts, it's just uncomfortable emotionally and physically. And that's just kind of the same thing with this. And I think it is way easier to go through personally. So just, you know, keep that in mind. It's just not that bad. And it is totally hands down worth it. I would, even knowing what I know now, just and how much stress I went through with all of this, I 100% say go get your mammogram because the stress was a lot. Okay, so where do we want to put that? Maybe I'll put it up here. Yeah, I'll put it on top of the sticker. Okay, so 1 p.m. on Thursday is my surgical follow-up. The nurse that I spoke to on Thursday told me that I may not need another mammogram for a year. So that would be cool, but I will get that all confirmed on Thursday when I go in there. Okay, so that's at 1 p.m. Luann is also going to be in the office that day because she is off Monday and Tuesday. So I had her go ahead and in office, goodness gracious, if office. I had her go ahead and grab stuff I needed for filming for next week so I could kind of knock it out today and get ahead of the game on that in office. Okay, so that takes care of that. And let's go ahead and flip back over here and do my priorities. So my priorities next week are to get the, how many of these am I gonna need? 1, 2, I might be able to make that work. Let's see. All right, let's see what we can do here. Spaz, you're gonna have to find a new home. I didn't mean a new home, you guys. I meant somewhere right now. Like somewhere right now to go play instead of, yeah, see, beating your tail against the screen. All right, so the Hobonichi weekly and the Hobonichi monthly will be my main priority. Okay, time for you to go. Thank you. And she's eating, see, why you guys? She like is eating the stickers that I mean, not that I was gonna save that, but hello, stickers are not for eating. Okay, so I need to get, yeah, the Hobo monthly and the Hobo weekly done for sure, because those are from scratch kits and I need to get those knocked out. The rest of my reformats should go fine. I'm done with weeklies aside from that Hobonichi, so that is exciting. So I need to then work on the dailies and the rest of the monthlies. So I'm gonna give myself, I don't have any kit work to do next week, which is gonna be helpful, but Luann is also off Monday and Tuesday. So I'm gonna be running production both of those days. Let's actually go ahead and get that stuff in. So Luann off, and then she's also off on Tuesday. For her kids' fall break. So Luann off, but Tuesday Kim will be in office. So Monday is a postal holiday, so I'm gonna pull a ton of orders. They won't ship on Monday regardless of whether I ship them or not. So I'm gonna go ahead and just spend all day pulling orders. Tuesday she will come in and QC and ship them. So I think we have a plan, but if your order next week takes a day longer than normal, my apologies. That is why it happens. I'm not stressed about it, and I know you guys are not stressed about it either. Okay, so that takes care of that one. My phone will not stop. Okay. Mainly the husband and then junk text. You know how that goes. Okay. Tuesday is my hair appointment. I am going to film a behind the scenes on Monday since I'm pulling. And if Kim lets me film on Tuesday, I may do that as well. I have 11. I need 11 o'clock. But anyway, so I have my big hair appointment on Tuesday, so I apologize for my hair and the behind the scenes on Monday. So this is like full balayage highlights, covering my grays, adding my red in. So I schedule it so far in advance because it's a 3-hour appointment that this kind of all happened, before I was able to move it and still get a good time slot before the holidays. So hair appointment. That is at 11 on Tuesday, so it's gonna be an interesting week. So I'm glad I don't have any kit designing to do, and that the weekly or the mystery kit is already cut and ready to go for Thursday. So, okay, let's finish working on the sidebar, and then we will figure out what we're doing with videos and social media and all of that kind of stuff. So I read Tiny Little Thing. Okay, so my battery died. So I was talking, I think, about what I was reading this week, and I'm still reading Tiny Little Thing. I'm hoping to finish that early next week, so I'm not going to transfer it into this next week's spread, but I just finished A Court of Thorns and Roses this morning. It was good. I gave it 4 stars. it's all about a fairyland. There is a love story in it. It was tolerable. It wasn't too graphic. In the middle of the book, I was like, meh, I don't know how I'm feeling about this. It was getting a little too cheesy for me. And then I realized they did that for a reason. And it all kind of made sense. In the last like 150 pages, I just tore through. So I'm definitely going to read the next one, which I think is a Court of Mist and Fury or something. I've heard the books get a little spicier as you get further along into the series, so I don't know how many of them I'll read. It doesn't break my heart to finish and not complete a series of books. So that's kind of my thought there. But I have two books ready at the library for pickup. I'm going to go pick them up after I'm done here. The first one is The Last Housewife, and I believe it is a new release because I've had it on my hold list for forever. And then I also have Outlander ready for pickup, and I really do want to read this book. It's massive. I know it's massive, and I don't remember how many pages it is. For some reason, I'm thinking like 800 pages, and that became available. And My Last Housewife became available at the same time, and I kind of started freaking out, along with the fact that I have a stack of books that's over a foot tall in my bedroom on my nightstand that I want to read too. So I had to freeze all of my other holds, and so I'm not going to read the second one for a while, but just know that it's a fantasy book, and I did not think I would enjoy it, and I'm really proud of myself for giving something else a try. So that's kind of where I am with that. Okay, so let's see what else we need to do. We need to put these in here. And then I need to do my social media. I'm just trying to think. I will have quite a bit of time for doing all of the reformats. I need to kind of figure out when I'm gonna film is my other issue. I may end up having to come in next weekend again and film some things. So that is gonna kind of make that interesting. Let's go with what we know. I can always, I like doing the planning on camera, but it happens, you don't always know. So I'll put in what I do know, which will be the plan with me on Monday. And then I think on Wednesday, I'll do mystery kit videos. So mystery kit vault sale is coming in December, and it should be, I think, the 8th week. I don't have my December calendar hanging up on my wall yet. We're gonna do that in a special way, which I go over in the video, but it's gonna be a pre-sale. We're gonna run the sale for an entire week. Then we will start processing the orders, because I'm only going to print and cut what we need, because once those kits and that vault sale is done, I'm not keeping those kits on hand. So just know that going into it, that is it. That will be the last chance to get them. But what I'm doing, since we don't have listing photos of the actual kits and they're no longer mysteries, I'm doing videos, short little videos going over each of the mystery kits. So I have mystery kit 1 and 2 filmed. So where is my book? Under my phone. All right, so I need to get my upload stickers. Let's go ahead and we'll just make these Facebook post and IG post because they're a little bit shorter. So since I already have 1 and 2 filmed, I just need to edit and upload it. So I will do that this weekend so that there is a second video. I'm not sure how quickly I'll be able to turn around the behind the scenes, so I'm not sure when I'm going to put that one in yet. I don't have a new kit, new release next week, since it is mystery kit week. So that's kind of why I'm just waffling on it. Plan with me and MK1 and 2, coil writing at its finest. Okay, and then what I think I'll go ahead and do is put one in for Friday, or Thursday? Should I do Thursday? Let's do Friday. It won't go on the newsletter next week, is why I'm waffling about that. So the following week's newsletter may be like jam-packed with videos. So I'm not sure which one it will be yet. I have a new stock, new release video to film. We'll have the behind the scenes, but that way I will at least get you guys 3 videos next week. And why is that not coming up? Okay, so we'll do that. Flip back and grab our IG post and our Facebook post. And then Tuesday we will have an announcement for Black Friday, so that is fun. Let's see how we can mark that. Let's see if I have any icons in here that will work. And I want a small one too. Those hearts would be cute. But I want something a little smaller. I also need my books. I think I might use black and white ones. We'll just kind of mark that so we don't lose our place. All right, we could do a thumbtack. That will work. Okay, there's that. So that, actually I'm gonna put that in social media. That gives me, I don't think I like that navy. I wanted to use more of it. Would that navy go better? It's kind of bright. Gray it is. Gray it is. Okay. So that will be Black Friday. Okay. And since I have one more IG post and some just a couple Facebook posts left, we'll go ahead and use those stickers up. All right, so IG post and Facebook post. Okay. All right, all right, all right. So we need to get those back in their homes. Let's go back to my books. And we'll slap those guys down. All right, and I think aside from deco stuff, and I didn't even grab full boxes this week, you guys. Did you notice that? I noticed that when I was doing my skeleton and realized I didn't have a full box for this top left, but I don't mind that. I think it's fine. And if you're, you know, planning on a budget, that saves you a couple bucks. So last week, did you guys notice I did not put a reading icon down? I think my brain like stopped because that used to be my sidebar. So I'm gonna have to go in and add that, and I'm gonna have to add it here, but I think I need to put it on a label, which means I need to grab my functional books so that I can grab something from my stash. And I was just gonna grab my blue book, but I went ahead and grabbed this one because if there's a pink in there that will work, we will use that. But I feel like this, is that too peachy? That might work. Let's hold on to it and see. Yeah, that's too bright. I am being way over anal about this, and I recognize it, and I make no apologies. Is that too peach? Nope, I think I like that better. Okay, so we will put that down here. Put that in there. I'm sorry for those people that drives crazy. I don't mind. And we'll put that up here. Okay, so now I have my Sunday label down. I just can't, I love these sides. I just can't get rid of them. So I think that takes care of pretty much everything. Oh yeah, my to-dos. Everything besides my to-dos. So I need to get, where did my Dear Lily Designs stencil go? You guys, I have mentioned her a couple times. Kayla from Dear Lily Designs makes these. They are the size of a business card. They do have a little hook on them if you want to put them on a ring. They're very affordable. She's a doll. She sends me orange ones because I'm annoying and I ask. And then I just placed another order for her with her because I have a tendency to lose these, and it's my fault because I even lost my, whoops, knocking things off my desk. My slice tool, I found it, but I had to like grab my backup one out. I am constantly losing tweezers and rulers. It's me. It is a Melanie problem. But anyway, these things tend to kind of run away from me. So I ordered a couple more to have on hand. I did not request orange this time. And she emailed me. She's like, I don't want to assume, do you still want orange? Like, I mean, you guys, customer service is so dead anymore. And the fact that she remembered that with hundreds of customers and took the time to write me back was just flipping unbelievable. So if you are a stencil user and don't have a Dear Lily Design stencil, hop on her website because it's dearlilydesigns.com. And I think I usually have it down in my description, but I will make sure it's in the bottom of this one. She's just a doll, and they are, I mean, they're great. They're like flexible, but also not too flexible, you know? Like I have an Erin Condren one, I think. Like, I mean, this is like me, you know. But this is got more sturdiness to it. I love, love, love it. So, okay, let's get back to that. 7x9 Daily Duo. I started this one yesterday before I left. So that one is almost done. Then we have the A5 Plum Daily. I am not making hardly any changes to the dailies, just so you guys know. If there is something you want to see, drop it down below. And if it's something I can do easily, it's not going to take too much time, we will go with it. And then start monthlies. Okay, I did put the Hobo monthly on there separately because, like I said, that is a design from scratch situation, so I need to get that one done. Okay. I think that's it, you guys. This is kind of, I don't know, maybe I've been talking for a long time. It feels like it went really quick, so I must have just been in a mood to talk, or, which actually does not happen all that often. Or, yeah, we're just getting this down. So that is all from me, I think, for this week. I will be back next week with another new release video and a plan with me and some other fun goodies. Until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful week.
I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this